Welcome back, true believers, to another Spider-Man PS4 related video. And even though this news came out yesterday, my last video that I made yesterday was about that logo on the top right, so go and check that video out on my channel. But now I want to fully dive into this topic because I wanted to get all my thoughts together, process them all throughout my brain before I said anything. So before I even mention who this guy is, Insomniac Games and Naughty Dog are two companies that are basically rivals. So when this news came out, I blew my mind. So if you don't know, Insomniac Games and Naughty Dog have been rivals ever since they released their own games. Like Insomniac Games, one of their first games was Spyro the Dragon. Naughty Dog, as you know, one of their first games was Crash Bandicoot. Everyone loves Crash Bandicoot. And then we got Jak and Daxter from Naughty Dog and Ratchet and Clank from Naughty Dog. And each of those games are kind of similar to one another. Whereas when Insomniac made Ratchet and Clank, they didn't know how huge it was going to get, and then they just made that game into a huge franchise/series. And then Naughty Dog went from doing, I think, 3 to 4 Jak and Daxter games, and then they did Uncharted, and then Last of Us, and then Uncharted 4. Uncharted, when I say, I mean like the 3 Uncharted games, Uncharted 1 through 3. Then they did Last of Us, and then they did Uncharted 4. In Insomniac, it went from Spyro to, they've just had a bunch of IPs. They've had Spyro, Resistance, Ratchet and Clank, Sunset Overdrive, and now we got Spider-Man. Are you kidding me? So, to give you kind of a grasp of what this means, take Marvel versus DC and then Xbox versus PlayStation. Those are two big rivalries, right? Those are like the hugest rivalries ever. So, Insomniac Games and Naughty Dog games are kind of like the head rivalry in the gaming company world. There's the gaming consoles, which is PlayStation versus Xbox. As for companies, it goes Naughty Dog versus Insomniac Games. And this guy, this amazing man right here, Mike Yosh, he is the former head animator from Naughty Dog Games. So he worked on Uncharted 4, The Last of Us, and Uncharted 2. As you can see right there, he hashtagged those games. But I'm also pretty sure he had a little bit of a hand to deal with in Uncharted 3 and 1. But these games right here, from Naughty Dog, these are the 3 most highly praised games ever from Naughty Dog. Uncharted 2, you could say, is the best out of the series. I also agree with that. Last of Us was an amazing game. It broke all grounds and barriers. And then Uncharted 4 was just as good as 2. I don't know if it's better because 2 was such an amazing experience. And 4 was just amazing. Graphics look great. And that's the thing. Graphics, animation, everything. And if you look back at especially Uncharted 4 and Last of Us, and you see animations, not just for gaming, not just for shooting, but I'm talking about the facial animations. I'm talking about the running mechanics. I'm talking about the actual physics of the game. I'm talking about how gameplay aspects can involve with story gameplay aspects as well, with emotional hard-hitting scenes and character development and portrayals, as well as hardcore gameplay elements as well. This guy is the man you want in a Spider-Man game. And this is crazy because, again, Insomniac Games and Naughty Dog are rivals. So when it was announced that he is going to work with Insomniac Games as the head animation leader in the animation department for Spider-Man PS4, it blew my mind. Are you kidding me? Again, just play those 3 games that I mentioned, and you'll see how intense those scenes are with Drake and Elena having that conversation in the old pirate house in Uncharted 4. The entirety of The Last of Us with cutscenes and gameplay aspects of stealth and the clicker motions, as well as Uncharted 2's amazing set pieces with the helicopter and the train fight and everything like that. And animation doesn't just mean for gameplay. It means for the environment. It means moving cars. It means moving trains, moving people doing certain things like eating or talking on their phone or just walking. It means Spider-Man swinging, wall crawling, fighting, jumping, anything, acrobatic tricks, spider sense, anything that you can imagine Spider-Man can do, he will do with the teamwork at Insomniac Games and the head leader of animation of Mike Yosh, just heading this project. And it's going to be a incredible experience. Again, those 3 hashtags on the bottom, play those 3 games or watch a person play those 3 games. You will see with animation, again, like I just said, it's going to relate to gameplay, to story, to the character development and the gameplay development of this game, and how far we can go with a Spider-Man game fully being developed and published and polished by people like this that we have in our disposal, as well as the creative team of Insomniac, and then just a head honcho like Mike Yoshirash as the animation leader for this game. So thank you all for once again for watching, True Believers. I'm going to make another video about this topic once I upload this. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.